cock? Hey, where my cocks at? Woo!
What?
Dude.
Speedway, why have you got to ruin the fucking intro? You doing the intro, I doing the intro. Fucking knob. Such an idiot. Comes on Drivecast for the first time in weeks and then does that. Alright, cool. So,
What's last week?
to Drivecast episode 71. Welcome. Today, it's just us here. No intern. He's not here. It's just us. So,
Ethnic cleansing.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host.
So, as you might be able to tell on all of our versions, Speedway's camera's not working. For reasons we don't know. Probably it got destroyed when you got hit by a truck, so I'm assuming that's what happened.
No. I think what happened is Speedway was, he was home by himself, and and I think he just kind of shot the webcam a little bit, and it stopped working.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So
You're
going on to the first.
watch the movie Home Alone 8.
Fact Home Alone, okay.
Yes.
I love that kid.
What?
Whoa.
Edgy meme.
Okay. I don't really know where to go from here because my topics don't want to load. Oh, okay. E3. Oh, I can hear myself again. Is that just me?
Just fucking go.
Yeah, it's just you.
Yeah.
E3 was a Horizon 3. Got stuff to talk about there. We've got Gran Turismo Sport and how it wasn't really E3. Burnout stuff, which is important, and we'll talk about that worst purchase we've ever made, as well as a Q&A. Q&A, questions and answers. That's what you do, it's what we do, it's what we all do. So yeah. Did I mention the Speedway's camera's not working? I think I did. Anyway. E3, Horizon 3. I want someone else to lead, because I feel like a lullen.
A London?
I'll lead then, because no one else wants to. Horizon 3 was at E3. Overall, I'd say the reception was pretty goddamn positive. Pretty much... I think everyone pretty much received it positively. Everyone's hyped for Horizon 3.
Woo!
I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I mean, would have liked Japan, but, I'm hyped.
Australia looks pretty damn cool, I'll say that.
I'm a bit, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things we need to talk about like this. So, first, body kits. Who wants to talk about body kits?
I want to say something that I heard on Theo's channel about the body kits that I know. I don't know if you heard about this scam, but it's not certain if with the body kits you can actually change the wheels and stuff like that.
Wait, what?
When you apply the body kits. So I don't know, maybe it was in that version of the beta, I don't know.
That's dumb. Yeah. I doubt they would not do that. But then again...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, then again, it's turn 10, so...
I don't see the sense in that, but at the same time, they are turn 10, and they're known to tell you something, but word it in a certain... word it very carefully.
Yeah.
I think it's possible that items could get locked down if you've got body kits on.
Like you need
track width will be locked, I think, as well. And that also means for the single customization parts, so like the bumpers and stuff, that means that the track width won't be an option, so you're still gonna have loads of camber and it's gonna look slammed almost, not flush with the arch, which isn't nice. No one likes that. Why do it again? That doesn't make no sense. I don't know, but the customization, I need to see it before I can judge. But if it is how it's been described by Theo's speculation, I mean, let's be honest, customization ain't going to be on Need for Speed level.
Oh, definitely not.
In terms of customization, all you're really going to get is wide bodies, rims, and horns.
Yeah, but I still think that they are still
as far as we know now, they might announce more.
Can't forget about the vanity plates.
So
and character.
Is it really that much?
It's more. Right now, it seems to be more of a glorified Test Drive Unlimited than a Need for Speed type game. You have to compare it to.
I still think it's far from Test Drive Unlimited. It's Forza Horizon. With some Test Drive and Need for Speed characteristics.
Yeah,
I just think that it's Forza Horizon staying true to Forza Horizon. Only updating some of the stuff, to the body kits. That is one thing that the community has been wanting for a long while.
I think that they're trying to they're trying to go back to the festival type atmosphere, because with Forza Horizon 2 it kind of went away from that, if you know what I mean. It wasn't centered.
I feel like it wasn't
like
I
unlike
wasn't
Forza
part of the
Horizon 1,
festival.
which was like all about the festival and stuff. Forza Horizon 2 just I don't know what it was. And Horizon 3, it seems like you being in control of the festival and all this stuff, being able to like actually choose the music and shit. They want to go back to like it being centered around the festival.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I like. One thing I would like to see is like have the festival races and then the street races be like on its own, like they were in Forza Horizon.
They won't have them back. I can't see it fitting
Yeah.
in. Because with everything they've announced so far, it just doesn't make sense.
Like, I just
But-
wish that they did it like how Forza Horizon 1 did, where it was like one guy and a bunch of other people outside of the festival. But in
A lot
Forza
of
Horizon
people
2,
that I know want another Horizon 1.
Yeah.
definitely,
Me included. Me included. I think a Horizon 1 would be the best way of going around it.
definitely.
Because, like, I mean, this is the thing with me. Is I'm happy, you know, they've listened. Whether they've actually listened to us or they've just followed the trends, it still relates to the same end goal. I feel like they're more following trends than actually listening to us. Obviously, unlike Ghost or someone, or even like Ivory Tower, who actually listen to the community, if you follow trends, you're going to be slow on things, and in the long term, it's not going to be beneficial really, because you're just kind of like following other people. But we're getting the same result. I do like it. I like how varied the map is. I don't know. I feel like I need to play it first. I think I actually need to play it. Like,
One thing about the map, am I the only one that thinks that it has like almost non-CTs and shit?
right, Nina, go. Nina,
Alright.
I'll hand up for the whole thing then.
One thing that I forgot what I was gonna say.
There is cities. There is cities.
Yeah, I saw that. This guy's like, there's gonna be some inner city racing, hopefully.
It's gonna be skyscrapers! Yay! So yeah, and there's also gonna be racetracks in there as well.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think they were listening to the people who were invited by play. I feel like with Forza Fuel, they had that 2 years ago, right? They invited people out, and I'm pretty sure that they took some of their input. I feel like they secretly talked to AR12 and said, "Here, we're open to what you think. Throw some shit at us."
Maybe.
I feel like that's
Knowing
what happened.
AR12, he'd probably actually pick up some shit and throw it at him.
I feel like with Horizon
That's
3,
good,
with games generally that they make, I feel like they make a game for themselves, not for the community sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to trash on Horizon 3 here. It's still fucking amazing. The fact they've added storefronts back in, which is a whole new thing by itself. Rocket Winnie kits, Liberty Walk kits, you know, the huge map. They've added in rally parts, you know. A lot of stuff's been added. My hype I feel like my hype's kind of died down now, though.
Already, like, not even
Not
4
even.
days after it.
Just like, it looked just really, really similar.
A lot of assets were
it's
probably
different.
taken from Horizon 2 and put in this game.
Like, just the way, like, not just that, but the way they go around the trailers too, very, very similar.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
You've got
nothing
all
wrong
the-
with that. I mean, it's a brand
mean,
new game. But
Initial impact, yeah. I don't know, like,
I mean, it's probably what
I
Need
just
for
feel
Speed
like-
2017 is gonna be doing. You're using the same assets and shit.
I'm not talking about assets, I'm just talking about, like, the vibe. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe I'm just missing something which everyone else has got, but I'm not feeling, like, really hyped anymore.
Maybe it's because of Horizon 2 and how that was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, I feel like it's people thinking that this game is going to be very similar to Horizon 2. Not that it may or may not be similar to Horizon 2, but that slight doubt in your mind may drive you away from being hyped for Horizon 3.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, I think the main thing about it is just, like... What the fuck is that noise?
DJ, you need a
CJ,
fucking...
your air conditioner needs to die.
There you go. I turned it
I just, like... I am hyped. But I don't want to, like, get over myself. I'm trying to stop myself using the two words cautiously optimistic again.
off. Optimistic.
But like, I don't know. We just have to see. Because
Yeah.
again, with the Horizon trailers, they always usually paint it in a certain light where everything looks positive. The features they've added in are cool, but I think it's just seeing out how it actually plays. I mean, I'm gonna be doubtful just because of how hyped I was for Horizon 2, but I don't know. I feel like it's just with Need for Speed, I was like hyped all the way through. I couldn't wait. I wanted it. I just, like needed it in my hands. And like even Horizon 2, it was like I needed it. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, this is on some next level. And up until release, I was like, I need to play this. I need to play this. As with Horizon 3, I'm like, I can wait. I can wait for it. I can wait to play it. Like, I'm not like, oh. It's like I can wait. It's fine.
Thing is, that wait's not even gonna be that long. I mean, it's June now, so really we only have July, August. We only have 3 months wait till it comes out.
Yeah, we have
And then
3
the
months and
demo
about
as well.
a week and a half.
And the demo as well.
Oh
So that's
yeah,
like
so that's probably gonna be early September.
2.5.
So,
Yeah, 2.5 months.
Sheesh.
Like, it's. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I do like it though. I do. I like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on Horizon here. It's just like I'm not as hyped as everyone else seems to be, and like maybe I feel like I'm missing out because everyone's really hyped, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's Horizon. You know, what is the feature you guys are most hyped for?
It's a racing game to basically fill the void between Need for Speed 2015 2017. That's why I'm hyped.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
reason why
Windows
I'm hyped
10
is-
and Windows 10 60 frames crossplay.
The reason why I'm hyped is because you have that. You don't really have as many open world racers coming out as there used to be, and Need for Speed and Horizon are the only ones around right now that are delivering on that. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm hyped. I don't really have a specific feature that I'm hyped about. I mean, I would say one of the features is customization, because that's pretty new to the series. But I mean, also the map. I can't wait to explore it. But other than that, really, it's just a racing game.
Yeah.
I think for me, like the most thing I'm hyped about is the map more so than anything else. Like customization's cool, but like it's not going to be anything we haven't already seen. You know what I mean? Like I don't mean to hate on the game, but it's like we've seen Rocket Bunny kits before. Like the map, it looks so well like varied and stuff. Like and like the rallies, I like the rally areas as well, and the city areas, the mix of them. I like how they've done that. I think that's the thing I'm most excited for. Obviously, customization's cool, like Rocket Bunny E36s and stuff, and I'm obviously hyped for that because I'm a customization type of person. That's just what I like to do. But I'm not like most hyped for that. Probably because there's going to be a lack of it for a lot of cars. You know, not every other car is going to have wide bodies. You know.
Yeah.
Not every car is going to have wide bodies. There's going to be a lack of it, I reckon. But it's like just exploring the map. I feel like with the crew, you can never get bored exploring the map, and it feels like that for Horizon 3, each place feels different, which kind of the crew struggles with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for me, really. Speedway.
I don't actually know, but since I haven't played Forza Horizon 1 or 2, and from what I've seen from gameplays, I still think that both of them, even Horizon 2, are actually great. So I don't know. I can't say anything until I play this game. I'm not feeling hyped, or it's just I'm neutral.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm neutral because I am hyped for it. Like deep down, I am hyped for it. I've just got my worries. Because the reason I got my worries is because it's Turn 10 and Playground Games and Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've already seen with the fucking like they've already got a DLCs planned for day one.
Oh, yeah. They have like 4. They have like 4.
Yeah, they call it 4.
No, they've got the VIP stuff, which is in every Forza. They've got the car pass, and then they've got an actual like car pack.
Thing is, that's like 3 things extra from the main game already. Like,
Well, 2. Because the car passes are just like it brings all the content as well. There's actually 2 like packs of stuff.
but still.
Kind of.
It's so scummy. I hate that. I hate when developers
And
do
that's
that. So
why
scummy.
I'm worried because like it's Turn 10 and Playground Games and like if Jay was here this week, he'd have a very different opinion
Well, yeah.
in terms of like being hyped because he's kind of a long-term Forza guy. I kind of joined late, you know.
Same.
Like if this was Burnout, Need for Speed, Midnight Club, like any other game, I'd have faith. But it's just the fact it's Microsoft, and Microsoft haven't just ruined Forza for me. They ruined Halo. Halo was a fucking real good series to me, and then fucking 4 released and 5 released. 5 isn't bad. It's not good though. It's average, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. I am still hyped for it though. Again, another thing I'm looking forward to is the storefronts. I haven't messed around with like a storefront system since I last played Ultimate Team. Like that was the last time when I was trading cars around, and I used to be good at that shit. So trading cars around, hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that's like an actual system which is in place, and get yourself some money. And hopefully money isn't easy to come by.
Or look, first wheel spin. Oh yeah, I got $1 million.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that progression is a thing. Like obviously Forza has never really been about hardcore progression, but I don't want it to be like, oh, you get 1 million credits, here you go, sort of thing.
Get Ferrari
I want
in
it
the
to be
first
like,
half hour of the game.
like after a year's worth of play, I don't want to be able to afford any car in the game. Well, actually, no, maybe that's a bad example because I can do that in New Speed and New the game. Okay, let's say after a week's worth of play, I don't want to be able to afford any car in the game.
Mhm.
After a year, I feel like I shouldn't have every single car in the game.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Like that, maybe that's just me because the amount of cars I've got on offer too, and the amount of DLC cars which will be in the game. Like I don't want to have every single one. I want to be able to earn them. I want to make it feel like I've earned them. But I doubt they've done that because it's Forza and they always do like that. So that's my thoughts. Anything else to add before we go on to the next topic?
Nope.
Woo!
Okay then. So Gran Turismo Sport. Let's talk about that next. Wasn't really at E3. Obviously they had that event beforehand. In London. But do you think there's any reason to why they weren't at E3?
No.
I know because Sony did need a little bit more in their conference. Like Sony's conference, in my opinion, was bad.
What?
What?
It was
What?
bad.
I didn't watch it.
How was it bad? It was game after game after game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't feel like a connection between the games. For example, I got God of War and shit, but I can't stand the mechanics. It's more like a personal feeling, but that's all.
I thought that the Sony conference, like, I'm not going to buy half the games, but as an actual, like, entertaining conference, they were just wheeling the games
I
off.
mean, they've definitely done much better than EA. Like, I can say that. Like,
I think they did better than Microsoft.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
horrible.
As an overall conference, I tell you what, Sony, like, besides the release dates thing, which has already been discussed, I think they knocked it out of the park. I think they won E3 easily.
yeah, maybe.
Because the thing is with Microsoft, besides Horizon 3, what other games were there? Halo Wars 2. You know your conference is shit when
They
you're
had
ending
Minecraft.
it on Halo. Kill yourself. Exactly. Exactly what I mean. Minecraft and Halo Wars 2 were the
Again.
biggest thing. Just
Dude, Minecraft hype, anyone?
Why-
Minecraft
why
hype?
is Minecraft
Am I right?
Minecraft VR. They showed off
Why-
a texture pack. Fuck me.
Why is Minecraft still a thing? Like, it's 2016. Wasn't it released like in 2010?
Yeah.
Way before 2010, wasn't it?
2009. It was in the beta. So what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a while ago. I can hear myself again. Am I the only one that can hear myself right now? Is that
Yeah.
just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I'm trying to think what we were talking about. Oh, GT Sport. So,
Yeah.
why do you think it wasn't at E3? See, CJ, that's a shit answer. Go and fucking kill yourself. Anyone else?
I'm not really invested in GT Sport since I don't have a PS4, but I'm assuming that they already announced a certain amount of things that they're comfortable with.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know why they weren't at A3.
Doesn't make
weird.
any sense. Like, even though they did have an event beforehand, just like showing some extra tracks maybe, or some extra cars, or the menu layout, anything, literally anything. Like E3 is the best place to do it. I guarantee.
Yeah, maybe
you
they just felt like they just released
covered everything.
enough information for right now.
Yeah, I think that those.
But E3
thing-
has such a broad amount of people there. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but-
Like,
I think
people.
it was a marketing fail, if you ask me, because it should have been on E3. Like GT Sports should have been announced at
I
E3.
feel like GT Sport period was kind of a bit of a fuck up, really, in terms of like the naming and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have preferred it if they spent the extra time, give it an extra year, extra 2 years, whatever you need to make a GT7.
GT7.
Cool. I would have like, yeah, that's fine. Or a prologue. If you released GT7 prologue instead of Sport, I would have been like, cool. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Because like it feels like they're trying to spin off and sell a prologue game.
Imagine if after they release this, they release Gran Turismo 7 Prologue. What would you
Prologue.
think? Yeah, what would you think?
Yeah.
I would hate that. Because you're kind of buying the same game.
Yeah.
Really.
Then
And like, I would buy it though. I would buy it.
Then
'cause
again, I
like
wonder
GT6,
how this would be like back in 1998. This can be applied because the Need for Speed game for that year was Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, but then the year after that was High Stakes, and High Stakes was just the same game but with like a few more tracks and a few
Not
more
really.
cars.
Not really, because the reason why this is here is because of esports.
Oh,
Esports wasn't a
definitely.
thing back in the 90s.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
I feel like the reason why they're doing this is because they need something for esports,
Oh, yeah.
like racing wise, on PS4, and there's nothing there at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like it would be very immoral if they released a Gran Turismo 7 prologue.
oh, definitely.
So and Gran Turismo 7 needs to come hard hitting. They need to have all that, like they don't need to have body kits or anything like that. Like they don't need to go that Forza route. Like they just don't need that. That's not Gran Turismo. But they need a car list over 1,000, no doubt. I don't give a shit
No
if you're rebuilding your cars, whatever. You need a 1,000+ car list. That is Gran Turismo.
Don't give us that premium car bullshit either, where there's like only a bunch of
yeah.
cars that have interiors.
It might sound a bit stupid, but when was GT6 launched?
2014,
2013?
late 2013, yeah.
Late 2013, and that used a lot of the assets from Gran Turismo. So let's say that saved a year. They've been working on it since 2012. We're in 2016. You're trying to tell me 4 years isn't enough to make at least 500?
And they're already like almost 4 years into the console cycle.
Like, Gran Turismo makes me frustrated because that's another series which has gone really downhill. Like compared to what it used to be, Gran Turismo 3 was the biggest racing game ever. Like that was the best selling
GT4.
racing game ever.
No.
Minus Mario Kart. No, in terms of sales, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Underground sold way more than Gran Turismo 4.
Yeah, but it's different.
We're not talking about Need for Speed though.
But he
It
said,
didn't
We're
sell-
not, we're not comparing them.
It didn't sell more.
No, we're saying the most out of the series, CJ.
Well, he said whatever.
Gran Turismo 3 sold more than Underground 1.
On PS2 maybe, but I doubt entirely.
Hold up. I will get the fucking facts up. I will show you. I was just as surprised as you were when someone said this to me. I was like, no way. No way it sold more than this.
Underground sold like 15 million copies.
And this sold like
Underground
30,
1
I'm
wasn't
pretty sure.
need like 10 million.
Maybe not 30, maybe 30 is it? No, but this sold 15 on one
Yeah.
console. 15 million on one console. That is. Imagine how, like, I bet they were sitting there in Japan, yeah, with the Japanese strippers, like, making it rain! Simulation! Drivers racers! They were just sitting there fucking going for it.
No, they bought a
Mate.
bunch of anime girls.
Think about that, that's 15 million, yeah? So 15 million. And how much would have games cost back then?
About the same.
Much
as
less.
today.
No,
No,
I'm
people
thinking like
much
40,
less.
50 bucks.
50?
I'd have to say 60.
You still think it was 60 back in 2004?
Nah, it wasn't 60.
Well, no,
CJ,
Gran Turismo 3
you were
came out in
practically-
2001, didn't it?
Let's say it was 50. Or let's just say 45. 45.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, fam. That's like over 6 million, isn't it?
No, that's definitely over. I don't know.
Quick, the Asian's doing the math in his head.
Yeah, it's a good meme. That's a good meme.
That was
Yeah,
sly.
stupid bitch. Yeah, stupid bitch. Talk to your mom.
That's my
Make
dad.
it good.
Kill him. No one likes him anyway.
I do.
Yeah. Gran Turismo. Hopefully we get a GT7 next year. Although, I'm doubtful. I'm actually doubtful. I don't think we're going to get one.
No, we're not.
It's very much.
No, we're not.
Fuck. You know what I forgot to mention?
What?
We are now posting this up on as an MP3.
You
That's
tried
what
that a
hurts,
while ago and you just stopped doing it. for
Yeah,
some
and
reason.
he completely failed.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
what
put,
you
on,
and,
you put
um,
on SoundCloud.
Bitch, don't come at me saying it completely failed when you niggas haven't even tried it one bit.
Because I don't
You've not
need
tried it
to if
one
you're
bit.
doing it already.
I'm the only person that
We
actually
don't
tries
need
to do
4
any
different
of this
people
shit. No,
uploading
you should get
a
all
podcast to
views.
SoundCloud. Alright?
No, this is something completely new. And Speedway, you don't even turn up, so you don't come at me anyway. Basically,
What?
we are now uploading this on Mixcloud. There's an app for Mixcloud as well, so if you want to go ahead and listen to us on the go, you can do that. Link will be down
Chinese
in the description for my thing. I'll give the link around to everyone.
This podcast is brought to you by Mixcloud.com. Mix your cloud today.
You're making it sound like sponsored. This isn't a sponsored thing. Fuck Mixcloud, but they're free. They're the best one we had to pick. So,
You can put it on
you can
SoundCloud.
go ahead. You can go ahead and listen to our podcast on the go. So if you are like in the car, we should have mentioned this at the start. I'll do it next podcast. If you want to do like listen to it in the car and shit, that's the way of doing it.
I'm doing a podcast right now.
That's the way you do it.
So if you want to listen to that while you're in the car, you can go ahead and download Mixcloud. Anyway, now we've got that little plug over and done with.
I'll be right back.
Don't ever come back.
Oh, I can see myself.
You can see Speedway's thing. That makes no sense because on mine it's got the dog with the dick. Anyway, Burnout devs. We should talk about that now. We should move topic because this is actually quite a good, interesting topic. So you might be aware the original Burnout devs. Do you want to fucking stop laughing, or do you want to carry on laughing because Nine Space is there twice? You fucking cunt. Right. So Burnout devs. You might be aware that they actually made a game called Dangerous Golf or something like that. Is that what it's called? Dangerous Golf.
I don't know.
The guys at Three Field Entertainment, I think it was. They made a game called Dangerous Golf, and the dev said that the reason why they made that was for a platform to make a racing game.
That's pretty good.
So
That's interesting.
if Dangerous Golf sells well, which is basically kind of like Burnout's Crash Mode but with golf balls, that's like the best way to think about it. If that sells well, they could make a Burnout game as an independent. They'll probably call it like Crash or something, like Crash Takedown or something. But Burnout could possibly be coming as an indie title, or like a Burnout type game as an indie title. Now we've known this for a while, but obviously that's going to take a hell of a lot of money. Now I will try and get this guy's Twitter up if I can find it. I think it's called Alex Ward.
He sounds like a babe.
Alex Ward on Twitter. So, what are you guys thinking? What did you think of it? Opinions, podcast,
I think it's
talk.
He's hot.
You go first, Peter. Is that all you have to say, you fucking cunt?
I am happy he's weird though.
Yeah, you don't need this fucking Twitter, you retard. We're talking about a Burnout game. What is there to not understand? 9 minutes ago.
I don't know. I just said it was interesting. I just don't know what to think because I mean they've been dragging on and saying that there's going to be a new Burnout and shit for like
They have.
a while and we still didn't get anything.
Now,
you know.
did you find this out recently, or was this something that you knew for quite a little while?
Me?
Yeah.
I found this out recently. I think it's extremely unfair to say they've been taking out for a while when they're an independent developer who are making the games by themselves without any real publisher. They're doing it off their own back. They're not doing it for any other reason besides they love making games. I think it's very almost ignorant to say to developers they've been dragging it on for a while when they are probably not even earning that good money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They broke off from EA to do this. Because they weren't happy with the way Criterion was going with making Star Wars VR, and they wanted to actually make something that people wanted. I think, for me, to say that, I think that's a bit unfair, but that's just me.
No, I didn't know about that, so yeah.
I've just found his Twitter. I'm trying to find that specific tweet because I know for a fact Theo tweeted him too, because we got into a conversation with him. Well, conversation with ourselves. It wasn't really with him. Right, here we go. I'll put the link in the chat so if you guys can have a look. His if you want to go look at him on Twitter, it's called Crashed Alex. So if you are on Twitter and you're listening to the podcast, you can go ahead and do that. I'll essentially just read out the tweet so you guys can go ahead and read it, you guys can listen to what he had to say. So, he said, hold up 1 second, copy and paste that. So he said, someone was asking me to do a Kickstarter for a driving game. Well, in some ways, Dangerous Golf, which is their new indie title, is that if we can get enough support, we can continue. That is basically what he said.
Woo! That's cool.
Whee!
I was able to
Why are you
listen
dressed?
I mean,
because I'm going
Why
to
are you
it's
dressed-
a golf game, right?
Why are you dressed like you're gonna go to church?
I'm going to
He's
a
gonna
wedding.
to church.
Going to a
Oh,
wedding.
you actually are going to church?
No, it's not a church. It's not a Catholic wedding. It's outside at a golf course. I mean, sorry, it's at a farm. Never mind.
Yeah, Dangerous Golf is a golf game.
If you ask me, it's not gonna have lots of success, but I really hope it does.
I hope it does. I'm not gonna buy it. Like,
I'm not.
I'll
I'm
quite
not gonna buy
clearly.
it either.
I will. Like, if they do a Kickstarter, I would fund it.
Definitely, yeah.
But if it's gonna go, if I know it's gonna go towards a racing game, I'd fund it. But there's no way I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy a Dangerous Golf game just for the hope that there may be a Burnout. Doesn't make no sense,
Yeah.
does it? Like, maybe that's just me. I want to see it though. I don't think like out of all of the prospects that we have in next year, we know Need for Speed's coming, we know Horizon's coming. To have a Burnout-esque game like this, I don't know what I'd do. Like, that is something, for out of all the indie titles and all the possible games that could be on the horizon, that's one that I want the most. Easily.
Definitely.
Because, like, imagine a Burnout 3 on console. Essentially, that's what it would be. Imagine.
Woo!
Amazing.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
Do you reckon he'll do a Kickstarter?
I don't know.
Might.
I hope
It's mad
so.
it's mad how you can just go from like the top of the like among there with the racing kings, leave, and now you're at the bottom of the pile.
It's kind of like not deleting, but leaving a YouTube channel and creating a complete new one.
Yeah. It's like
Don't know why you would.
starting
in
off.
the first place.
I can respect this guy for doing it. I feel like it's a bit of a different scenario with the YouTube channel though.
Yeah.
Like this guy, literally, he was the PewDiePie of like racing games, and now he's like no one. Like I can respect that for, just because you don't like the way someone's going and you want to make Burnout games. Like I can respect that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think it could happen. I think if there's a demand, which there definitely is, I think it's very possible we could be seeing a Burnout game in the decent future.
In my opinion, if they have, for example, instead of doing this golf game, they did this kind of Burnout-ish game that many people are waiting for it would have definitely got a lot more success than what I think.
Yeah,
it would get.
I think if they made a Burnout game just to start off with, it would make a hell of a lot more sense.
I mean, it would have been a much better move for a company which is broke, in a way, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I think as well. The thing is, it takes a lot of money to make a driving game, as where a golf game probably wouldn't have taken that much, because there's a lot more like physics you actually got to do with it. CJ, mute your mic, please.
Yeah, of course, but like,
I did.
it might take money and shit, but you can actually take time to make it.
Now?
Like, nobody's.
Yeah, I don't think the time's the issue. I think the money is the issue.
Jack's dress.
Well, it could be, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily like Burnout, just something similar, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty weird. I remember when they first announced it, they were like, first, we're going to make a golf game, then we're going to make Burnout. Like, where the fuck did you get the golf game idea from? That literally makes no sense. Who the fuck wakes up and thinks they're going to make a crash mode, but for golf? That made no sense. That made no sense. And it's obviously not going to sell as well because, like, well, it just wouldn't because it's golf and crash and just nothing correlates. But, oh well. Oh well. Anyway, that's what's happened with the Burnout devs. I am excited.
Yeah.
I think out of all the possible games that could be coming out, you know, like indie games anyway, if that came at E3 next year, and they had funding by like Sony or Microsoft or whatever in one of the indie programs,
Yeah.
that would be on some next level. So, yeah, that's what's happening with the Burnout successor. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk about worst purchase. Now, CJ, this is your topic, so unfortunately, you've got to lead it. Really?
Alright, so really we're going to be talking about some really shitty purchases that we have made with our own money. So I'll go first, and I think an object speaks better than words.
Nice.
The thing is, yeah, we told you not to buy it.
I still
We
bought
told
it.
you to hand it back, and you was.
I bought a
You're
better
straight-
version.
You're a fucking piece of
It was
shit.
only the thing is it was
Um,
actually only $15. So
Worst purchase. I've bought a lot of shit things. I had a mic stand which worked for a day and broke.
was that the same one that we
Um,
have? That I have?
No, it's his blue. It's the one that I had for his blue snowball
No,
when he had.
I had one for a blue snowball. I had two for my road one, and they both broke. I regret buying this shitty tripod, which is now completely broken. I don't think I've shown that on camera. It's completely broken. Like, it just doesn't work. I've taped it up. I've done all types of shit. It doesn't work.
Hot.
What else do I regret? I don't know. It's hard. Like, I
can tell you, there's one thing that I regret. I really don't buy anything unless if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna definitely use that, or hey, that's totally gonna look good up on my wall. But
Well, what about your Minecraft poster?
Yeah, Minecraft poster.
oh yeah, I probably regret. Well, I was in 7th grade though, so I was a big Minecraft. I was 12, dude.
You didn't regret it at the time. You regret it
No.
now, but you didn't regret it at the time.
No, I regret it now, but I'm probably gonna probably exchange that for like a. Oh no, yeah, I'd shoot it, and then I would exchange it for I don't know, probably a poster of like an Arc 7 or something. Anyway,
I saw one.
The one that I spent the most money on and ended up not using is hockey gloves. Now, if you were tuned into the earlier versions of Drivecast or the earlier episodes, you would know that I would be here for a certain amount of time, and then some episodes I would have to leave to go to hockey practice. So I only went there for like 10 weeks, 11 weeks, and I bought these because I'm like, hey, I'm totally going to play hockey, and these would be good just in case if I fall, and I don't want my hands to feel cold because it's on ice. These were $80, and I ended up dropping out.
You should claw me with those.
That really, like, because you know people are like they're going across the ice really fast. What if you fall? Your hands are out like flat on the ice, and someone zips over your ice over your.
Oh no, yeah, I heard about these. You know Steven Septic, right? Cam?
Oh my god, that hurts to think about. Oh, that hurts to think about.
Cam, you know Steven Septic, right?
Yeah.
He has this podcast called Double Jump Podcast, and there's this guy who played hockey in that podcast, and he said the exact thing. He slipped over and his glove fell off because that's what they're used for. They're used to protect your hands, and someone skated clean over it.
Oh.
Did he lose his fingers?
No. He skated across his hand like this.
Why? What if that was your head?
No, I'm pretty sure your head wouldn't be small enough to be skated over.
Yeah.
What?
Definitely
Physics.
not.
What the fuck?
And plus, you're wearing a helmet,
Yeah.
so.
You guys
I
went
mean-
all laggy then for a second for me. You back
I
now,
said
though.
plus you're wearing a helmet, so you wouldn't really get your head skated over.
That's true, actually, yeah. But your fingers though. That is the worst pain. Someone zipping over your thumb. Oh my lord! I actually don't know what I'd do. I'd go into a
It's
fit.
like
it could be your dick.
I'm skating. Oh no, I lost my hand. Oh no, it's over the ice. Phew.
I mean, it could be your dick. It could be worse, you know.
What the
True.
fuck?
Why would that even
That is
be out?
cringe.
I don't know what kind of hockey that is, but that's the kind of hockey I want to play.
What dick hockey?
Yeah.
I still don't know what my oh, I've got one, and this is a Drivecast one, and everyone's gonna understand this. I don't really regret it, but you remember that 360 I bought,
Yeah.
You mean all
And
like
then I
the
smashed-
5 of them?
and then I smashed it on Drivecast. It turned on and worked fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a waste of £100 because I've still got it. I've got a spare 360 for no reason. Like literally have it for
Ship
no
it over
reason.
here. I need one.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
You can buy it with your own money, sir. You have a job.
I have enough money. I just don't want to spend more. I want to save up for my car.
Oh,
My Integra.
sorry, sir. You have enough money.
You want to save up for a shitty, half broken down Integra. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. He took that to heart.
CJ, you're gonna crash your Integra. You know the Integra's front wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
He's
You're
gonna
gonna try
die.
drifting it.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want in your life?
Mhm.
You want to be known as the guy who owns a VTEC front wheel drive Integra.
I'll pull a Forza and convert it to 4
Can you explain can you explain your reason why?
I like Integras.
I like Allah.
To be fair, CJ, I liked you more when you were exotic, CJ.
Ew.
I liked you more when
Yeah.
you was like CJ.
Yeah.
Ew.
If you got a Porsche
You've
for it or
changed.
like a Lambo for your
You've
first car.
changed.
I sold
CJ.
out.
You've
I
changed.
sold out.
But what specifically to the Integra was it like? Was it
My dad had an Integra. He had a 91 Integra. 91 Integra. And I loved that car when I was a kid, so.
I've got a feeling you're really not gonna like the fact it's front wheel drive. I don't know why. Like I just feel
I
like
can't pull burnouts, boo hoo, and I can't kind of drift, boo hoo.
Hey, listen, CJ. Front wheel drive burnouts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you're gonna understeer into a pole. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna understeer into a pole because front wheel drive.
Woo! I love those.
Hey,
I love
what are
doing
you
that.
talking about? Like, here in the car meets, we do burnouts with the front wheel drives. We just have to have like
I
two
can-
guys in the car and shit to make it stop.
Yeah, so you can't do one then.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can't
it's
just-
possible.
It's either
One
that
driving
or I
car,
can
two
find a
people pulling.
Mustang, but I don't want to crash into any crowds with a
Mustang.
Mustang. I
That's
can
a good
afford one.
meme. That's a good meme, CJ. You don't want to crash into crowds with a Mustang? That's a good meme.
Oh, I'm a meme.
Wait, I
master.
thought Mustang was every 16-year-old teenage girl car, you know?
BMW.
BMW.
BMW. That's a white girl car.
Here is Mercedes. Mercedes are also white girl cars.
There isn't a different. Like there isn't a certain thing here. Like Volkswagen Up. The
Oh
V5.
no, like
Like rich
really, which white kids here will have BMWs?
and Mercedes.
And that too, yeah.
In my yearbook,
And
there's- in my yearbook for the senior section, there's a senior section for best car, and it's a kid with a Land Rover, and another kid with a Mercedes.
It's not even. I bet. Is there some kids at your school who've got like slammed Evos and shit?
Oh no,
I
no,
bet you-
no, not
Jesus,
slammed
big
Evos,
cars.
Cam, but slammed fucking Hondas. Always.
Even then, like
It's
a
always
Honda's
Hondas.
better than a fucking Merc.
Oh yeah.
Like
No,
I
I
My slammed
would
Integra
buy-
is gonna be better
I
than
would buy a
Mercedes.
Mercedes over. I would buy a Mercedes over a lawnmower.
I'm gonna slam my Integra.
you're gonna
You're
do
so-
that, and
such a
you're gonna
cool
do
person.
that, and you're gonna like
It's gonna get
break.
stolen.
You're gonna wear out the bearings or some shit,
I
and
know.
you're just gonna.
No, what he's gonna do is he's gonna slam it, and he's gonna go over a speed bump. He's gonna tear off his front bumper and then ruin like his exhaust system under his car.
You know in Forza, you know when you've got like the lowering ride height system, he's gonna go
Yeah.
there and then he's gonna glitch it past low and it's gonna like into fucking like letters. It's gonna be like 0EF1. That's what's gonna happen.
Put some
And it's just,
positive camera on the rest
his,
of it as
fucking,
well.
his tires are gonna be coming through the arch and it's just gonna be fucked.
I'm also gonna put on some positive camber. So why not?
I'm really looking worried when you get your Integra, you know. I'm genuinely worried
The
for you.
thing
Like,
is, IRL, I'm gonna lower it a bit.
IRL. Oh my
IRL,
God.
like to be real, I'm not gonna lower it too much. I'm gonna keep.
let's be honest.
I'm gonna
IRL.
keep it low. I'm gonna lower it a bit, but I want to focus on like engine parts and stuff like that. Stuff that needs to be replaced because.
Street Racer, Street Racer, CJ.
What do you mean
Okay,
street
so
racer?
realistically, when do you think you'll have one?
I could have one by the beginning of junior year, which is, but I'm gonna wait till after I get my license. I can go for my license literally at the end of summer, like August 27th is when I can go.
Wait,
But,
when are you gonna go for it? September time?
I'm gonna try as early as I can, definitely. But once I get my license,
Like, you
then
still
I'm gonna
haven't
book
answered
it.
my question. September time.
No, well, yeah, maybe around there, early September. But once I pass, I'm gonna get my Integra.
That hurts. That deep down inside to know is it gonna be a Type R or just a normal Integra?
I can't find any Type R's around here.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. But not even then, like, just to know that I'm gonna be stuck in some shitty, like, 1 liter thing, which struggles. No, kill yourself.
Thing is,
that
I've
struggles
also-
to get up a hill.
What else? I've also been looking at Camaros and Mustangs. Not the newer Camaros, like the 2000.
If you know you're gonna get a fucking Integra, though, just to know like
Yeah.
that, and I'm gonna get something which struggles to go up a hill. For a year.
VTEC.
Oh yeah.
VTEC kicked in.
And you're gonna be in like an Integra. Fair enough. It's not a Type R.
I know, but
Why? You should hunt down a Type R.
I
you know,
can't
they're nice
find
cars.
any here. The closest one I found was in Baltimore, and that's at least
How far is that?
200 miles. No, 150 miles.
Well, go on by it and then come with the car.
And plus, that's in the ghetto part of Baltimore, which I don't want to go to. That's like past Philly, all the way
We
down.
get shot up like boom, boom, boom.
Pop, pop,
You're gonna
pop.
get shot. Man. Well, actually, in America, who knows?
Thing is,
That you
also
need to
that
know.
Type R is probably stolen. Knowing Baltimore, it's probably stolen. So.
Dude, that's
There's got to
amazing.
be one Type R in like the
Uh,
Allentown area.
And Allentown, Even though it's a big tuner city, no, I doubt it.
So big tuna city. So if
You
wanna
see
go
Acura's and
racing-
Hondas everywhere. And street racers, yeah. I've seen people racing down.
If you want to see the same thing as where I live, where there's Honda and Acuras drag racing down the road, come to Allentown or where I live.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's interesting.
It's a
that
big
that
tuner
was an
city.
interesting insight into CJ's car future. I don't even want to talk about it because
Just car, not future. He's probably gonna crash the
You
car.
know what? You know what? Talking about the future and me not wanting to drive with CJ, want to know? This is completely off topic, but I want to tell you guys this because this is interesting and dreams are interesting. So basically, have you ever had those dreams where you're like, hey, yeah, that happened, and then like a year later it happens, like the exact dream you had happened.
yeah.
I had a dream where it was me, Cam, Jay, and CJ, and I think Speedway living in the same house. Literally the night after Cam said, dude, imagine if we lived in a house together. And I had a dream
What?
about us in a
Yeah.
Carry on.
I had a dream about us being in a house, and it was sick. It was sick like my dad. That's all I really have to say.
Well, how much older were we?
We were like 21. Or I was.
21. Sorry, I had
21.
to. I had to. Anyway, that was the last thing. We went round, didn't we?
Yay!
Hey.
I really want to be RZ. I really want to be RZ. I don't think you understand. It's getting bad now.
Then buy one.
Obviously, I want an R32 too, but I know I can't get that till like later. I
Oh
wanna get a
man,
BRZ.
I really want a blowjob.
Right. Cool. Q&A questions. To round off Drivecast.
Questions and answers.
Let's have a look. What's going down?
Let me-
Oh yeah, we did like a 2-hour episode last week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do we?
Yeah, we did, and it was cool.
Yeah, it shows you how much you're invested into the podcast.
Zane
Speedway.
plays Dirt 3. His question is, what is the first driving game / racing game you remember playing, and what platform was it on?
Need for Speed 2 on the PC.
Need for Speed 2 Special Edition on PC.
Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 on the Game Boy Advanced.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on PC. Right, cool.
Wait, no,
next-
I'm stupid. It was Underground on the Game Boy Advance. There you go.
Nobody cares.
Well,
What was the
obviously someone
question?
does because someone
Yeah.
just fucking
Yeah,
retarded.
stupid.
The next one is from Daniel Terang, and I need to stop doing this voice because it's actually quite a serious question. Question is, what are your thoughts on gun violence? I'm assuming he means in the US, since that's
Yeah.
kind of like an ongoing topic in like media. So,
We should let.
Hit it,
we, should,
boys.
we should stop letting bad people get guns.
my opinion on it is, if you don't give people guns, then people won't shoot anyone. That's my opinion.
Then they'll
If you-
get them
if you take
illegally.
away- If you take away people's guns, then people won't die.
See,
Well,
but
if you
then
put that-
I have this argument with CJ, and then CJ was like, it infringes on my Second Amendment.
Well, it does.
You're so
okay,
patriotic.
This is my argument to that shit. If you don't evolve over time, you're gonna get left behind. That is exactly what that Second Amendment is. If you don't evolve that, because realistically, the Second Amendment is there to defend yourself against the government. That is what it was there
Against
for.
the government. What?
That-
No.
That's
what it
why
was there
we should
for.
build
It
the
was,
wall.
it was to defend yourself against other states. That was what it was there for. Because when other states tried to invade you, you got a form of
No
defense.
states tried
Now-
to invade any other states.
That is
See,
what it
shut
was there
up.
for. You
Shut
go
New
look it
Jersey
up.
never tried to invade Pennsylvania. Ugh.
Anyway,
Because
that was what it
Pennsylvania
was there
is
for. I'm telling you, this is factual. I
That's
watched
not
the source fed
factual.
video. I watched the source fed video. That's what they
so
said.
reliable.
They are. They genuinely are.
Well, I don't watch them, so.
Anyway, but that's, you can't say they're reliable.
Jog
then.
on.
So that was the reason why it was there. It was there to defend yourself against anyone trying. But I'm just explaining myself. Now, realistically, is that the case? If the government want to kill you, they're just going to drop a drone on your ass. You're dead. So what's the point in having a gun?
To defend yourself from people invading your home property.
Okay,
Trying
you
to
ban
harm
guns.
you.
You ban guns. Then how are they going to harm you?
If someone's
no one else
breaking to your house with a hammer or a knife, and you don't want to like.
Guess
get into
what?
a fight,
You got a knife too.
But
because you're in the house.
But you still have a greater risk of getting stabbed yourself when you're trying to stab them, but if you're at farther distance with a weapon, you could easily.
But you can use that same argument for a gun.
Yeah.
CJ, fucking put your gun away. Serious argument right now. If someone comes in with a gun and they see you and you're going to pick up your gun, odds are that they're going to shoot you first. So then, where's the argument for that?
But if they're coming in with a weapon and you have a gun, you have the opposite. You have the advantage, and you can put them down easily, quickly, and
no,
you can use that same argument. You can use the same argument for saying if you have a knife and if they aren't holstered. You can use that same argument. That applies to anything. That not just guns.
Yes, but what I'm saying. All right, we have to leave. Bye.
Oh.